If you've ever said, I have all the tools, so why does this still feel messy? This episode is going to change how you think about your business. Because here's the truth that most people miss: systems and tools are not the same thing. And confusing the two is one of the biggest reasons that businesses feel harder than they need to be. So today I'm breaking down the 3 layers every business needs to run smoothly and how to spot what's missing in yours. Welcome to Lindsey Talks Tech, the podcast for online business owners who want simpler systems, smarter tech, and a business that actually supports their life. I'm Lindsey Allison, a tech and systems strategist, and I help business owners stop duct taping tools together and start building systems that work. Here, we talk about the strategy behind the tech, what to streamline, what to automate, and what to stop doing all together, so that you can save time, reduce overwhelm, and run your business with clarity and confidence. Smart strategy and systems that support your business and your life. So go grab your cup of tea and let's dive into today's episode. Hey there, and welcome back to Lindsey Talks Tech. This is a place where we break down the strategy behind the tech so that your business can run smoother and feel lighter. And this is one of those episodes that I really want you to come back to anytime your business feels clunky, overwhelming, or harder than it should be. Because when systems aren't working, it's usually not because you chose the wrong tool. It's because one of the 3 core layers is missing or is out of alignment. So we are going to break them down in today's episode. Layer 1, strategy. Strategy is the foundation. Everything else is going to sit on top of this. Strategy includes your business goals, your offers, your capacity, how you want your days and weeks to feel, what success actually looks like for you. This is where decisions are made. Without strategy, tools are just guesses. And the common mistake I see at this layer is really just skipping it entirely, which is a big mistake, or assuming that clarity will magically appear later. If you don't know what you are building toward, no system is going to feel right. Layer 2, process. So process is how the work actually moves. This is going to include step-by-step workflows, your client journeys, your internal checklists, and how tasks move from start to finish. Process answers questions like what happened first, what happens next, who is responsible for what, and where does this live? The common mistake that I see at this layer is trying to automate before you actually document the process. If you can't explain the process simply, it is not ready to be automated. And this is coming from a systems and automation specialist. I want you to know that if you cannot explain the process simply and you know what exactly is happening, it is not ready to be automated. Okay? Now let's move on to the 3rd layer, which of course is automation. And automation is the final layer, as you can see, not the first layer. And this is where tools come in for automations, for integrations, for triggers, for notifications, for workflows that run without you. Automation should reduce manual work, eliminate repetition, and support an already clear process. The common mistake that I see my clients make at this layer, like before I start working together, is using automation to fix confusion. Automation amplifies what already exists, whether that is chaos or clarity. So now let's dive into why tools alone don't fix your systems. Here is where people get stuck. They buy the tool, they set it up, yet they still feel overwhelmed. I don't know about you. I've been there. My clients have been there. I see it all the time. And that is because tools live in the automation layer, but strategy and process were never clearly defined. You can have the best tools in the world and still feel scattered if the layers underneath are not solid. Here is a simple way to audit your systems without overthinking it. So I want you to pick one area of your business. For example, let's pick client onboarding. And I want you to ask yourself for the strategy layer, do I know what I want this experience to feel like for both me and my client? The question for the process layer, can I clearly explain the steps from start to finish? And then the question for the automation layer is anything here repetitive or manual that could be supported by tech? Whenever you get stuck, that's the layer that usually needs attention, okay? So if you're stuck answering the strategy question, that's where you need your attention. If you get stuck when you're trying to answer the process layer question, that's most likely the spot that needs your attention first. And then if you get stuck in the automation layer question, that's most likely where you need to put your effort, okay? It is not a new tool. It is not a full rebuild. And it's really just that missing layer. Systems aren't about having more tools. They are about having the right layers in place. When strategy, process, and automation all work together, your business feels clear, supportive, easier to manage, and easier to grow. And that's when tech finally does what it's supposed to do: support you, not overwhelm you. So thank you so much for listening to today's episode. In the next episode, we are covering the number one tech decision that quietly breaks your business. And we're going to be covering why copying other people's tech stacks causes more problems than it solves, and how to make tech decisions that actually fit your business and where you want to go. Thank you for spending your time with me today on Lindsey Talks Tech. If this episode gave you clarity or it sparked a shift in how you think about your systems, I would love for you to share it with somebody who needs it, or post it and tag me so that I can say thank you. And if you are enjoying the podcast, subscribing and leaving a quick review helps more business owners find the show, and it truly means a lot to me. New episodes drop every week, and I will be right back here helping you build systems that support your business and your life. I'll see you in the next episode.